Hello loyal fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here. This is yet another battle against my cousin slash rival Tyler. This is like the third one I believe, and he actually hasn't uploaded the second one, and I don't think he's uploaded the third one yet, this one. So, I hope he'll do that, but if not, I mean, I'm at least uploading the battles, but I hope he does, and if he does, again, I will link it in the description or comments or stuff. As you can see, his team has a new guy, Starmy, which I guess I didn't even look at his team, because as you'll see, I still led with my my golem for to set up stealth rocks, and right as soon as I clicked start, after I picked my 6, there was still like 10 seconds. He was deciding. I'm like, he's gonna lead with Heracross, isn't he? And he did, because he knows my team too well. So I switch right out, knowing the bullet seed's coming. Even if it's not, my Venusaur can take pretty much anything the Heracross has. So it Mega Evolves. And the bullet seed does, what, 5 damage per shot? Yeah, this is a very long battle. It's only 37 turns, but in real time it was like 30 minutes. Because there's just a lot of mind games going on. Like, even more than usual. Well, by usual I mean other two. But, yeah, it was a lot more, I don't know, maybe intense. He goes for Pin Missile, which is neutral, because I'm part poison. So it doesn't quite KO me, but it comes dangerously close. And I did not go for a Synthesis, I went for a Leech Seed. And I probably switch out here. He withdraws. Maybe he just didn't want the, whatchamacallit? Okay, I switch out. He probably switched because he knew I would switch. I switch right into Skarmory. And this is kind of a bad situation for both of us, because neither of us can really touch each other. I knew that, so I went right for Roar. Then right to Starmie, and I figured a Thunderbolt was coming, but instead he withdraws right for Aegislash again. And I believe I switched out to Snorlax. Yep. So now I know I gotta get out of here. But he withdraws for whatever reason into Terrakion when he could have one-shotted me with what's its Sacred Sword. Then he withdraws Terrakion for Aegislash, and I believe oh no, Drill Peck, because it would have been neutral against Terrakion, and he really had no reason to switch out because he could have Stone Edged. Okay, then he dances, and I believe I roar again. Yep. This is part of the reason why the battle takes so long. It just takes a while to get going. I mean, once it does, then you'll see the intensity. But for now, we're just trying to get a hold of the battle. This is where I wished I would have put on Electivire or Pikachu. Probably Electivire, because Starmie is ridiculously fast, I've discovered. Faster than Raikou, even. Actually, they have the same speed, apparently, but since every single one of Ty's Pokemon is just, he goes for speed instead of power, so that's my downfall most of the time. Then he withdraws Starmie, and I think I go for a power-up punch, and he switches, of course, right to Aegislash. Oh no, I switch out myself to a Azumarill. I don't know what he does here. He might go for a dance. Yep. Then I try Waterfall, which does way less than it should, just over half. And I forgot he knows King Shield, so I, like an amateur, went right for another Waterfall. And now he's not even remotely in killing range because that lowers the special attack 2 stages. You think that's enough? Then I switch out to probably, what's his name again? Yep, Skarmory. He goes for another Swords Dance. So at this point he's able to do some serious damage to Skarmory, no matter what he does. Shadow Sneak is the best because it no longer is resisted. Then again, Sacred Sword is still neutral. It does way, 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 way too much. So I roar him away, which is good. Into Dragonite, which is also good. Until he uses Fire Punch and takes me out in one shot, despite it not doing nearly that much damage the night before. If memory serves, I could be way wrong, but that was my mindset then, and it still is now. So I got a Venusaur here, Mega Venusaur, and he dances, probably not expecting me to stay in. Even if he did, I went for Leech Seed. Now he might be in range to KO me with anything. Probably, but I don't think he definitely doesn't go for extreme speed. I was gonna say an Outrage would probably KO me, but he knows I could switch into Azumarill and take out the Dragonite. So I synthesize and leech some health. So I believe that forces him to switch out now, but I think I still go for a synthesis on the off chance he wanted to try to outplay me or something. Because at this point I'm feeling pretty comfortable for the first time in one of our battles. So I switch out. Okay, I don't switch out. Oh yeah, because Bug would only be, whatchamacallit. And that's neutral. Yeah, Bug is only neutral. Whatchamacallit is bad. And he must have predicted I would go for my one and only poison attack. Because he switches right into Aegislash, then right back out from Aegislash to Starmie. I go for a Leech Seed. Now, I was worried about a Psychic from Starmie, but I don't think his Starmie has Psychic. I think it's got Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Rapid Spin. So I really had nothing to worry about, because he switches out right there. But at the time, I was pretty worried. Switched out probably in, yep, Snorlax. And this time I'm just like, screw it, I'll stay in. He'll probably go for another Swords Dance, because he knows I'm gonna switch. But I didn't switch. And he didn't go for... Oh. He went for a King's Shield first. I don't know why. Maybe just to recover some stuff. HP. Hit points. So he goes for it. Blade Form. Sacred Sword. 259 down to 17. But I survived. So I'm able to take this guy out, finally. But now my Snorlax is pretty much not going to be doing anything. I figured right here he would dance, maybe? Oh no, because yesterday he saw that I could body slam, so he didn't want to risk getting paralyzed, maybe. That's why he didn't dance. Then he withdraws. I knew whoever he switched into would still take severe damage from Play Rough, so I went for it. Takes the Galv down to 1. I might switch out here. He withdraws for whatever reason. Into Starmie. I think I switched to Snorlax, predicting the electric attack. Okay. Unfortunately, though, 17 HP is just not enough for Snorlax to survive, even in unstabbed Thunderbolt from Starmie with the Life Orb that has 115 speed with Timid. Then I go for Sucker Punch, which he said that was his only mistake because he forgot that Golem knew Sucker Punch, and I'm like, it's not that common on Golem, is it? Don't beat yourself up over it. But apparently it is, which is just great news for a hipster like myself, because I mean, I was expecting the common moveset of Golem to be something dealing with Explosion, you know, to set him apart from, what's his name? The Rhyperior? But no. Nope. Anyway, that doesn't really matter because I still KO'd his Starmie with a Golem, which is awesome. But then he's got this guy again that's not awesome. Now his Bullet Seed is doing 3 damage per shot because I Mega Evolved. Alright. Then he goes for Pin Missile. Does way more than Bullet Seed. 2 Pin Missiles will definitely KO me. But I think I go for the damage just so I can maybe... because this thing is going to be the only problem that I can imagine. Anyway, I let him finish off my guy here. Because I really don't have another choice. I had to in order to make it within range that I could KO it with something later. Something being Sucker Punch. The Aqua Jet almost takes it out itself though, which is good. So I knew I would die from 1 Bullet Seed. No surprise, that's why I went for the Aqua Jet. Which, as I said, it almost took it out itself, so that's good. And I'm pretty confident at where he is now I can finish him off with 1 more Sucker Punch. Which is good because that's all I have left. He switches out though into Dragonite. Now, if I would have predicted he would have switched out, this might have ended differently, but it didn't happen that way, and he's able to get me down from Sturdy before I take him out with Rock Slide. Even if I would have went for Sucker Punch there, I don't think I would have had enough power to KO it, and even if I did, I swear sometimes Sucker Punch just doesn't work when they use priority moves, and he's able to finish the battle with Terrakion, the Beast. So, that was the closest match we've had yet, but the problem... Let's see, what was the problem? Underestimating Starmie was a problem. Took out my Raikou before he could do anything. Being unpredictable with the Aegislash and the switching. So yeah, I don't know. I need some solid strategies in order to stand a chance, but I'm getting closer. One of these days, maybe tonight, we're gonna find out.